today we'll create this kind of artwork as pixelated artwork as pixels like artwork. So let's get started. First I'll create a new layer and hide this. I can delete this, but I don't hide it first. Now first let's create a gradient. As we have gradient like this, yes, and we can make gradient like this by first clicking here. Okay, if you click in this leftmost part, you can set starting gradient color. Right, yes, first click here and choose starting gradient color. Then you can click in this rightmost part to choose ending gradient color like this. Yes, but you will not have this kind of colors in between. For that, you need to go to this color interpolation and choose HSL clockwise. And what we'll do is that it will fill every colors that is in between our starting gradient color and ending gradient color. Give it a try. You will know it. Okay. After this, I'll click enter. Then let's go to filter and pixelate. Let's increase the size and we'll have this kind of beautiful effect. Now we'll click OK. Now let's import astronaut as a layer. Import layer from file. And after that, here is astronaut. As you can have these Lazpaint images and 3D objects as I'll provide link. You can visit that link and download it, as it will be really useful. As you'll go here and you need to download these models and these images. They will be really useful. So have a look. As that will be in a description. Let's go to Lazpaint images and 3D objects, images and pngs. Now I'll go to space astronaut and this. Let's click here. Now we'll zoom this layer for scaling it like this. Now let's give it a pixelate effect. Let's give it a small value and let's increase it. As I'm happy with this, now I'll click OK. Now let's go to colors, brightness and contrast, and let's give it a little bit contrast. I'm happy with this. Okay, now I'll click OK. Now let's import a spaceship, which is a 3D object. So import 3D object as Lazpaint images and 3D objects, and it is inside models. Different models category, we'll choose spaceship, and I'll go with this one. Now let's give it a angle that I want. I'm happy with this. Now let's zoom it on the rendering for scaling it up and click OK. Now we can scale it down by the zoom layer option. Scale it down. This is fine. Let's move this. Yes, and drag this spaceship down the astronaut. So we'll have astronaut at top. Now let's go to colors, brightness and contrast, and let's decrease brightness. Now let's click OK. Now we need to give it a pixelate effect. Go to pixelate under filter. Let's decrease this. I'm happy with this. Now click OK. Move it right here. Now let's create a rope. Yes, rope from here to here for this astronaut. So let's create a new layer and I'll choose paintbrush, give it a black color and size. I'll make size like this. Let me increase the size. This will work. So first I'll create this kind of thing, and what I can do is now I can use this perspective tool and do like this, so that this part is looking bigger and this part is smaller. Now I need to place it correctly, so I'll move this right here. Then let's go to this edit shape and drag this like this. Yes, click OK, enter. Then what we can do is we can put this rope down the astronaut as like this. Yes, you need to give it a try. Yes, you might not understand all thing that I'm saying, but you'll have a knowledge. Yes, you can use it. Now what we can do, we can give a pixelate effect to this rope also. Let's go to filter, pixelate, use like this type of value, then OK. Now what we can do is that we can make this astronaut and this spaceship and rope a single layer by using this merge layer over. Clicking it once, it will merge this astronaut and rope. Now clicking it again, all three is a single layer. That means I can move this like wherever I want. Now let's add a text. Let's go to text and let's write something. I'll make white color for our text. Now I'll write I do not want 3D effect, so I'll disable this and I'll increase text size. It's a little bit more, yes, like this. I'll write here hello world. Yes, but I want a different style, different font look, different like futuristic look, and I have a font here. I can choose that font by clicking here, and under here I have installed a font name to futuristic, and I'll click OK. Let me manage this. Mm, me manage this. Yes, let me decrease the size. Yes, and you can download this type of font, yes, by visiting websites. Like I have used this fontspace.com, and as well searching, I loved this uh, do futuristic as font by this sir, and it is 100% free. This is a nice website as you can have a look in this type of font. Yes, you can download it, then you can let me show you. Okay, let's download the font like this, and I'll put it under here in this D. First we need to extract it. I extract all. Now what you need to do is that you need to double click in this true type font file. Then you can click here install. Yes, and it will install. Then you can use it in Lazpaint or in Notepad or in every other program where text is available. Okay, so we are close to ending. Let's uh, first let's select this text, and let's Control X S for cutting it, and go to this edit, paste as new layer, so that text will be in a different layer at the top. Okay, yes, the text is in top. Now what we can do is that we can go to script, then go to layer effect, and go to drop shadow for this kind of effect. Yes, we'll have this kind of beautiful effect, drop shadow. Yes, you can play with these sliders. Uh, Increase opacity and offset it like this. I'm fine with this. Now I'll click OK. Okay, it is not looking as nice as I have created previously. Uh, but give our time. Yes, I think you have learned something. Yes, and if you can, please donate to Lazpaint. Yes, it is amazing program. Yes, and I will be creating this kind of tutorials. If you have any suggestions, yes, I'll take it. And have a nice day. It was all. Bye bye.